So we're going to do a channeling with Archangel Michael on why the things you don't like are around you and why they come around and what's happening. So I've seen a lot of videos out there, people talking about toxic people and various things of that nature, you know, trying to blame the outer areas and the things around them. Like, it's like these people just come into there just to fuck their life up, and it's not even a bit their fault. I mean, why would that person be there? Well, I got some pretty enlightening information based on that, and really some solutions to not having toxic people be around you. The fact of the matter is that you're attracting those things. So really, there's no one else to blame. If you're pissed off that there's toxic people, go look in the mirror. Take a good self-reflection look into that mirror and be like, what am I doing? I mean, drug addicts end up hanging out around drug addicts. Politicians end up hanging around politicians. Moms hang out with moms. Daughters hang out with daughters. Guys hang out with guys. Girls hang out with girls. You are the likeness of what's coming to you. So if you're around toxic people, you might be toxic. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that or you at all. I'm not special. I fucking get caught up in the toxicness of things in life sometimes, once in a while. And nobody's perfect. And sometimes, actually, this is really wild. You're going to like this. You're going to be glad you stayed just to hear this. You know how there's that one friend that you just feel like you got to have a glass of wine to be around? Well, it's because you're lowering your energy so you can communicate with your friend. You're reaching through the veil. And yes, right now, as channeled exactly from Archangel Michael, you can see the third dimension from the fifth. And if you've got friends over there, you are welcome to drop a hello line down to them and try to pull them up. I, in fact, did that, and it was fucking rough. My buddy was just dying from alcoholism, lost his family, lost everything, living in a trailer. And he was at his edge. Still had a job, still had hope. And no one in his family or anybody, really, they didn't believe in him. His family kind of blew it. I'm blaming it on them. All they did was beat him down and say bad things to him and just absolutely just no belief in him whatsoever. And really, like, to the point where they just didn't really want to support him, and they really didn't. And his old buddy from way back, from childhood friends, just came in there, and we just started chatting, and I started working with him on his house, and I was like, what do you want, man? What do you want? He's like, I want my fucking kids back. So, I don't want my wife, I don't want my family or any of that stuff, I just want the kids. And I said, well, go fucking clean up. You need to go to the hospital. He was 2 bottles a day, and I ain't talking about beer, if you know what I'm saying. The point is this, I drank with him. I sunk down as far as I could go to come and grab him out of there. Boom, pulled him out. Fucking passed with AA, cleaned up, acting better, talking better, fixing up a house now that he can live in. He's got a, you know, his job for sure is going better. He's got to go to court because his wife's, I don't want to say anything bad, but she wants him to die sick, sad, and alone. But they'll go to court and he'll get his kids half the time, and that's what he wants. And he's doing it, and he did it. And I got my energy lowered to come in and grab my brother that I love very much. And he fucking did it. I even talked to his brother. I was like, look, dude, sometimes people can't believe in themselves. So you need to be the one that believes in him. You need to believe in him for him. That's called giving a door to someone you care about. You're opening up that door for them. Because if you just keep saying, oh no, he's going to do it again, he always does this, you are cursing them like a devil. You're cursing your own family. That's a curse. It's exactly the same things that witches do. Bad witches, but there are very few of them. Most witches are amazing, beautiful, incredible people. Sorry about that interruption. So, really, it's just a matter of reflecting into that mirror. Sorry. And, you know, how can I do something about this? How can I change it? Okay, definitely. How can you? Really? It's down to your thoughts and actions. Now, if you're getting up on the wrong side of the bed, that's a big part of it. I can't tell you how important it is in the morning And you don't even have to do affirmations. You just need to get up, even just say the words. And remember this, even if you don't believe it, just say it, man. Even laugh at it like it's a joke after you, if you feel that pessimistic about it. Because some of us are in that place, and it's okay. It's all good. You are loved unconditionally by the entire cosmos. And when you let that love in, you are going to be just crying tears of joy. And you might have the dark night of the soul too, but that's okay. You know, you can do it any way you want. You don't have to have a dark night of the soul. You can slowly let things out. I think it's really important to listen to heart-opening music. I would give you that recommendation. You know that song that just makes you want to cry? Well, then play that song and cry it out. Cry the fuck out of it. Just cry your brains out of your head for hours. I did it. I had to do that. And I feel better. I felt amazing after I did that. I was like, holy shit. Just got rid of that Mack truck that was strapped to my back. Just got the Empire State Building that was strapped to my back finally off. It's like that. It really is. And we're cleaning up. We want to jump into the 5th dimension. And if you are lucky enough to hear this video while you're still hanging on to the 3rd dimension, I hope so, because I'd be shocked if people in the 3rd dimension can even see this. This is just not something you're going to be magnetized to. But if you are, and you do see this video, listen to what I'm saying. I change lives. I work for famous people doing this stuff. Let me tell you something. I've never had a failure once. This stuff works. So a little more channel advice. And you know, even if you don't believe in what I say, just give it a shot. Why not? Why not? Are you enjoying suffering? Is it fun for you? Is it fun attracting people that make you suffer? Is it enjoyable? Is it working out for you? Well, if it isn't, then just listen to this. Right now, and before this, actually, I'm going to start with this. Before all this stuff, there was contracts signed. Now, it's signed in light, and you're allowed to break your contracts anytime you want. But all the contracts ended in 2012, including yours. And if you're living out a contract right now, let me give you a little insight. All contracts were for suffering, 100%. And that means if you haven't broken your contract and made a new one, you're going to suffer and continue to suffer. Drop your contract. Drop it. Drop your contract, make a new one. How do I make a new contract? Do it any way you want. Say, I drop all contracts that are anything other than benevolent, loving, and amazing and helping my life and making my life better. Anything other than that, I drop it. I break it right now. I let it go. That's it. You can do it any way you want. You're going to do it your way. I want you to do it your way, because your way is the way that's going to work. Not my way. But that's the truth of it. And drop karma. Karma was cool. And there's a whole industry built around karma and talking about karma and karma this and karma that. Well, I can tell you straight from the mouth of the horse, A.A. Michael, which is a direct line from God, karma's out. Drop your karma. How do you drop your karma? Say, I drop my karma. I don't need any unfinished business. Karma is unfinished business. Before, it made us go through learning cycles, and now it's useless. It's chains. It's the chains of death. It's the chains of shit. Drop it all. Drop it. Get rid of it. Don't need it. It was great. It was fun, but it wasn't great and fun for thousands of years of suffering and all those lifetimes that you may or may not believe you had. But you did. You've had every lifetime in the cosmos if you want to get into unity consciousness. And so, therefore, drop your karma. Don't have to do anything with that. Just leave it. You're allowed to retain anything you want, though. You can retain all of it, but I recommend keeping the happy experiences and all the great things that you've learned, which you can't really unlearn anyways, so you may as well just drop it. But there might be some really wonderful, beautiful experiences you want to keep. Keep them. Break your contract. Listen to heart-opening music. Go be with yourself. You need you time. You need to get you time. You need to get as much you time as you can. This is my you time. I get to do these videos for you guys. Thank fucking God. I love you guys. You're so fucking awesome. And I want you to know that, because I can see it through this phone right now in real time, because everything is all happening at the same time, apparently. So says Archangel Michael and other channeled entities. Sounds weird, doesn't it? Drop your contracts, and then make new contracts any way you want. And then just, start feeling love again. Start feeling life again. Feel it, feel. Ground your feet on the ground and go tell the birds you love them. because they definitely love you back, and they will respond, and the tree will let you know it loves you back. Love you. See ya.